Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about this will be my first video of the new year, and I'm so glad to share with you guys these tips. You guys read the caption. These are tips that can help you out in 2022. I've looked at different people's tips. I have gained this knowledge through the same tools that you guys have, which is YouTube. I'll be linking down the names of the people that I've watched, and I will be letting you guys know which tips come from which channel. That way, if you guys want to do your own extensive research behind this, you can definitely watch them, and I'm going to link them down below to the creators who have helped me out. I basically did a little bit of research. I've watched like maybe 5 to 10 different videos, but today I think I've written down 5. I want to first start by getting a few questions out of the way. Okay, some of the settings are a little bit different. Some of the things that I was showing you guys, like when's the best time to post and what are your engagement or what your engagement looks like, it's not going to be in the same category as it was last video. You do have to switch your profile to a creator account or business account on your Instagram. That way you can see these analytics. At the top it'll say professional dashboard. You're gonna go to account insights, and then you're gonna click see all, and then you're going to click on total followers. That's where you'll be able to see at the very bottom the most times that are active, and then you can click on it as well and it'll show you the numbers. There's nothing called audience anymore. You're gonna have to go to total follows in order to see your analytics, the gender, is it women or men that watch your stuff, the age ranges. So it's still there, guys, it's just different category. And it says hours or days. Make sure you switch it to days. That way it shows you which day is the highest day for your analytics. That way you can post on those certain days. That's something that I wanted to clarify because I know somebody else was confused about that. Another thing that I've learned through my tips is that the story hashtags do not work. They don't work anymore, and that's something I was like, wow, I was really excited to use that. So that's that. And so just to dive right in, there's a girl on YouTube called BEASON. I should really learn how to say their name. There is something new in the works for Instagram. It's a new Instagram search. So what it means is you can head over to the explore page and you can actually search things. Like, look, you see how it says in the search bar, it says search jazz guitar, or it's giving you examples of things to search. So me, let's say pink hair, I search pink hair, I hit search. It is now gonna show me everything with pink hair. So this leads me into how do I find people, or how do people find me? Your hashtags have to be specific. Stop doing hashtags like gain for gain, follow for follow. That is a thing of the past. You will get shadow banned. Not saying it doesn't work. What I would do is, like, let's say if I took a picture right now, I would say pink hair, straight ponytail, makeup, natural makeup. You want to make sure that it is things that are specific to exactly what you're posting about. That way when people search it now, they will find you, you know? So make it as specific as possible. If you're drinking coffee, put coffee, you know? Another thing that BEASON has said to me is, she was like, girl, you gotta start posting more reels. You have to start posting more reels. I know it's repetitive and everyone should know that by now, but it really is a boost to your followers. They are trying to push reels out as much as possible. There is actually a way for you to start getting paid on reels too, which I have partaken in. So if you guys want a separate video on how much I get paid on reels and the things that I do for reels, but legit, reels is the way to go to help you gain your exposure. Another thing she said is make sure you are spending the day engaging with your followers. This is so important. Okay, so this is another thing that I hope to get into for 2022. It is collaboration. So you can now collaborate with people, and it'll show at the very top of the photo your Instagram name and their Instagram name when they post, and the same thing when you post and you mark them as a collaboration. And I think that's so cool because, I mean, it's the same thing as tagging, but not a lot of people like double click to see the tags. Majority of the times, like, they just go, they like the photo, whatever. But I like how it shows at the very top of the photo your name and the other person's name, and it's mentioned in the collaboration. Especially when it comes to collaborating people within your niche already. I think that is so cool. Like, you can find people now on Instagram that are related to the people that you already like. Okay, so the next YouTube channel that we're going to be talking about is High Season Co. One of the things that they mentioned to help your growth a little bit is using trending sounds on Instagram. Now, Reels pretty much is TikTok, right? TikTok is really where it's at when it comes to the first trends. The best thing to do is try to use the same sounds from TikTok and save them and import it over to Instagram and use it as an original audio. That way you're more likely to get the gain of that trend. You can screen record the video, extract the audio in InShot, which InShot I believe is free. If not, I've been paying for it. There's a segment in there where you can extract the audio from your screen recording. Just screen record the audio from TikTok, copy it, and paste it into Reels, and you will more likely get more engagement from that trending audio on TikTok, since it's going to blow up later on Instagram. Another thing is you can see, so let's say I go to this one, you see the top corner where it has an arrow going upwards and it says 12.1K Reels. You can see that it's a trending sound. So you can do that for many of the audios and compare which one you want to do based on how many Reels have already been done by it, because if you can catch a trend early, then you're more likely to reap the benefits if it's already on an uptrend. They also said that engagement is key, so engage with your followers. It's not the end of the world. Just start replying back to them. Start liking their photos. Start, you know, commenting on their things. Like, it will not hurt you guys. Oh, another thing they said that was key to me. Hold on. I had to make sure I didn't have a nip slip. Guys, you need to, I wouldn't even say copy, because everything is copied. Everything is influenced, okay? So get that out of your head that you're copying anything. Someone's already done it from that person, so don't even worry about it. So let's say if you notice that you want to do certain trends and certain things, go to the page that you're looking at, right? Like, go to Fashion Nova, or like if you're into fashion, I use fashion for an example because everyone's into fashion, but let's say you're into fashion, go to Pretty Little Things, go to Fashion Nova, go to Shein, go to all them, look at their Reels and look at what they're doing and almost make it similar to those Reels, because guess what? That business has a social media manager. That's a good way to get tips from a social media manager without actually having one, is finding out all those trends and ideas that they're doing and doing it on your page as well. I thought that was so smart, because it's just like, yeah, it's free, it's right there, it's in your face, they're promoting this to you. So if they're using a specific sound or a specific text font or something that's trending, then you're more likely to reap the benefits of that as well, because they're obviously Fashion Nova for a reason, they're obviously Pretty Little Things for a reason, and they're gonna stay, you know, good businesses if they keep up with the trends. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention, if you're, I know I've been talking about Reels a lot, but honestly Reels is gonna get you more exposure. Another thing that you can do with Reels is, you know how like some of the captions will say read below? Do that. As they're reading the caption, you're gaining more views on that video, because the video still plays in the background as they're reading the caption. So definitely do that as well. This is the third person that we're going to be discussing. Her name is Modern Millie. Now, the first thing she said is make and predict content, and it's so important to make content but also predict which ones are the next ones that are going to blow up and be out there. And that's where the whole TikTok thing comes in. Search for things from TikTok, post it on your Reels, because TikTok is what has majority of the trends and majority of the trending sounds. That goes hand in hand in what I was talking about earlier. I pretty much mixed in a lot of what she was saying into that tip that I was giving you guys, but same thing, same concept. Make sure you're on top of the trends, because that's what is going to get your page more follows and more views. I had a person also say that I read that she's been trying all the tips and nothing's been working for her. So then focus on how to better your content then. My favorite thing to do is 3 people that are the same niche and same genre as you. Look at exactly what they're doing in specific. Like, what are they posting about? What are they doing? Are they outside? Are they inside? guys, setting, like everything, the plot, the everything. And I'm not saying do exactly the same thing, but get inspired by that thing and be like, you know what, I can do something similar to that, but I'm gonna add my own flavor to it and do it. You know, who's to say like you're not gonna get more followers and more likes than that person? Just because they posted it first doesn't mean that you can't reap the benefits of it either. People are going to like you for you. I see comments like that all the time. I like the way you deliver the message. I like how monotone. A lot of people like my voice. Some people hate it. Some people are like, you talk slow as fuck. And some people are like, I really like the calmness of your voice. That's just my voice, I can't change it. But some people like the way my voice is specifically. So it just depends on you, okay? It's not about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have and work from there. Your brain is always going to create excuses for yourself. Like, no, I can't do it. And this person's doing that. And this person already has a following. So that must be why she's pretty. That must be why. You go in a grocery store, you go down the bread aisle, there's a lot of bread brands out there. But what makes my bread brand different than theirs? Nothing. We're still selling bread. It's still the same thing. But I have a dream, you know, and I want my bread to be out there. You know, I'm just saying, like, there's so many pretty girls on Instagram. Like, technically, shouldn't I be like in a overcrowded environment? No, there's enough for everybody to go around. Okay, there's enough for everyone to go around. Don't let that stop you from your dreams. Don't let other people stop you from your dreams. Sorry, I'm getting really passionate now because I've had some negative people in my not my YouTube. My YouTube is always pretty much 90% positive. So I really mess with y'all. But there's some people that are look at things so negatively, and I'm like, no, like, I don't care if you don't have money. I don't care if you don't think you're pretty enough. I don't care. You can do it. Not everybody started out good. When I first started, I didn't have a good camera. I had my phone. I had to loan money to get a camera. I'm not rich, guys. Like, these are things that you guys can be doing, but you have to work extensively hard for. Like, you have to really want this. And if it's something that's a hobby, then you can still do it as a hobby. Not everybody wants to do Instagram as a job. Not everybody wants to do YouTube as a job. But if you actually want to do YouTube and actually want to go for it and do Instagram and the social media and really go for it, you can do it. You just have to really put your mind to it and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let anybody else, I'm not gonna let money or anything define me. I'm gonna do it regardless, no matter what. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, Josh Ryan. Josh says there is added suggested content on the home page. So that falls in hand with the researching and tagging and stuff like that. So make sure you're very specific in your tag. A new thing I didn't know about is people can actually follow you from live now. Yeah, I was on live the other day and I got like 3 or 4 followers. I know it's not a lot, but I had some followers. People follow me from my live. I'm like, where are they seeing this? You know? But yeah, people can follow you from live now. This person, Josh Ryan, was in New Zealand, and he says that he's not sure if it's only being tested in Australia yet, but people can also find you from your page, your actual photos. If you go to your insights underneath your photo, you can see it says under follows how many people follow you per post. Now, it's not a lot. It's not gonna be majority like 100, 200. It's gonna be like 4 or 5. But still, like, because you're posting, people are following you and it shows. The next person we're going to be talking about is HEYDOMINIK. I love HEYDOMINIK. Like, he's very blunt. He's very straightforward. He's very, you know, he pretty much doesn't play. And what I like about him is he pretty much goes detail by detail. Like, his categories of things are just so amazing, and he will do little reviews on people's TikToks and videos and short clips and say if this works or not. He says that the best range of hashtags that you can have or should have is 3 to 5, and he did some research as well into this. On the creators page on Instagram, it says that on one of the slides that the best hashtag to post is between 3 and 5. I normally, the highest I'll probably do is like 8. You don't need like 20. Just do like 8. Specific things. Pink hair, ponytail. Specifically, he says, think of a hashtag as a tool that provides context about your post. That way it's easier for people to find. So people have to find you, sweetie. They don't know about you. It's not that you don't have good content sometimes. People can't find you. Oh, another cool thing you can do now is post Instagram photos from desktops. So I don't know if a lot of you guys are working on your laptops or whatever, but Instagram made a way that you can now post off of the the Instagram webpage. Before it was like you could just see the feed, but now you can post there. So if that's a lot more easier for you to schedule things, if that's easier for you, then go ahead and do it. Can you guys tell that my lights there are voice activated? Oh my god, my lash is coming off. My lights down there, back there, are voice activated, and I love them. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's so cool. I got them for Christmas. My mom gave them to me and I love them. That's all for today. I really enjoyed doing this video for you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys have any other questions, please like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you leave your question there in my comments or in my DMs. I prefer comments though, because sometimes you have a question that other people have. And if I answer it right then and there, that other person's question will be answered. And how do you guys like the hair? Like, I did it myself. I did it myself. I really love this pink. I really do. That's that. Bye guys. I will see you guys next time.